let's get out of here, shall we? So at this point, we have our new quest, and I think, oh man, there are so many open-ended things that we can do. It's almost not even funny. One of the things I'd like to do is chat with you, Mr. Kato. Sir Link, my kakus. My precious kakus. Oh geez, you don't need to scream in my face. Doubt that my wife wants nothing to do with me. My kakus are my only emotional support. What do I do? Why did it sound like Homer? All right, I'll go find him. Really? Thank you so much. So he has 10 in total, and it looks like there are 3 in there, maybe 4. There are probably some pretty easy places to find, but I do recall one of them being somewhere very suspicious, and we already saw a few in other cutscenes. Oh, hello. My stress just melts away. Just between you and me, it's not that my old Ulkin really hates steam, he just can't stand carrots. I don't get what it is about men, so petty. Yep, that's the story of our life. So just like, I guess, in other Zelda games, if you go and take off of like a small cliff, they will be able to basically act as your paraglider, but even better. So, oops, actually meant to toss there. And we'll just go and find a few of them. Ooh, hi. It's already this late. Coco's got to get home before it's dark. I think we play tag, right? Or hide and seek? All right, we'll have to do that before it gets dark, apparently. But that's all right. So yeah, I mean, one of the things I appreciate about the Kaku collecting quests is the fact that you're able to sort of explore the village and meet some of the people who live here, get sort of a taste for the scenery, and otherwise just enjoy yourself, you know? Just really familiarize yourself with the V-Bays. Epona's still over here. Oh yeah, there's one right over here. All right, get over here. I don't think we're trespassing on anyone's private property. It might be, is it? No, it's not the carrots. I don't remember which one it is, but somebody gets really upset if you try to get the Kaku out of like their field of plants, and they'll just be like, no, it's not gonna happen. So you have to wait for them to leave. That's what I believe. That's what we're waiting for. We'll go and do this. Get in there. And let's go and check out some of these lovely little buildings over here, now that we have the pondiference to do so. I'm not losing to him. Wow. All right. What is going on here? You need something? I'm just practicing with my trusty stick. I haven't seen you around here before, but there's something so familiar about that face of yours. Yes? Ah, I remember now. It was long ago when the calamity hit, but you look just like the swordsman who was trying to stop it. So nobody's gonna talk about the fact that the Sheikah can live like 100+ years, right? Let alone have the mental cognition to remember things that happened a century ago. I'd have the legendary blade, the sword that seals the darkness. You see, the thing about that swordsman is he trained with swift carrots instead of a blade. Oh man, I would kill to have like a swift carrot as my sword. He tempered his soul with the sweet aroma of swift carrots too. That's what my grandfather always used to say anyway. Oh, so wait, you didn't live beyond that time, just your grandfather. Oh hey, but he gave us a swift carrot. It strengthens the legs and hips when cooked into a dish, which helps increase movement speed. Ah, all right. If you want to be strong like that legendary swordsman, I surely don't mind lending a hand. Oh, thank you. So here's a pretty reliable place to always be able to cook things. I would very much recommend it because it's quite convenient, and it's usually lit like that, but it's also pretty easy to, you know, light up at a moment's notice. Ah. So here we've got bird eggs, we've got some goat butter made from the milk of a domesticated white goat. In addition to being used in dishes like stews and menuet, it's often used when making cakes and other sweets. You know, I'll go and take 2 of these, just in case. Sure, why not? I got the money to burn. We also have bokoblin guts. You really want to have that like right next to the fresh dairy. And of course, some swift carrots. How's it going, old lady? According to your husband, recommendations. I think she can give us some recipes, unless swift carrots, yeah, we're aware. They put Kakariko on the map, but fortified pumpkins. So apparently they don't get along. Interesting. So we might have to, I don't know, bring Ulkin and Steen together. Don't hold it to me that I probably will not be able to remember their names. Also, sometimes I thought shops had like recipes on the wall. Same thing with stables. Sometimes they'll put like two very vague objects next to each other, and then they'll be like, try out this incredible stew that we made using this rare meat and also some salt. Ah, hello, hello.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time we had a customer in here. Young folks in this village don't have much use for a bow, but it's a thrill to see a young lad like you come into the shop. Well, maybe I do want to sell something. Nah, I'm probably all right. I got 2 diamonds. I've got a couple of, yeah, I have 72 ambas. I could easily get 21 grand out of that. Considering how much I've been picking those up, it might not be the worst thing in the world. But like I mentioned, you're definitely going to want to hold out for selling your meats. And I think there's a very specific gourmet meat stew type recipe that gives you like the most bang for your buck. But I'm not going to worry much about that. I think I have enough money for what I want to do. Star fragments, of course, worth 300, which is obscene. And believe it or not, you can sell your armor and equipment. Why you'd want to do so is completely beyond me, but I do believe you can repurchase them from a specific merchant way in the future, and it's just not worth it, especially for your little amiibo ones. 600 for that. Okay, absolutely not. Back. Thank you. It also looked like she had a mission for us, she said. Huh. So we can buy arrows here, which is really nice, but what's even better are fire arrows. Oh, we got plenty of them. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, interesting. I might need to speak to her a little bit later, but that's okay. As for the inn, I don't think that this place really offers much for us, so maybe it might not be worth it, but hey, wake up. You got a paying customer here. Yeah, are you a guest? Yeah, I suppose so. This scared me half to death. All right, well, I'm aware of everything here. It's 10 p.m. already? Not worth it. I'm good. I'm sure I probably would sleep pretty great, but like I mentioned, you only get 1 extra temporary heart for the 20 rupees, and it's just not worth it in my opinion. So now that night has more or less fallen, I think this is it. Let me take a look. Melly's Plum Garden, no trespassing. Yeah, I think she'll be chilling over here, puppy guarding the place, so can I, yes I can hop over it. And ooh, it is pretty damn windy. I hope actually, does he go to bed? I really hope he doesn't. Because I think one of them is up there on the roof of this house. Or was this the sweatshop? Yeah, I'll do this. Adios. And just so I don't break my little ankles, here you are. So like 3, 5, 6, 7. I'm pretty sure 1 is up here, which is actually near the shrine that I wanted to check out. I just don't want all my cuckoos to be reset once the day has turned. But everybody has their own specific cycles and, you know, routines that they like to engage in. And like those kids who went to bed, they're just gonna like hang out with each other and play around all day. If it's raining, they won't be playing. So 3, 6. Oh, yeah, I'm missing quite a few of them, aren't I? All right, well, we could always listen out for them too. But I just want to try not to leave the area before the time is up. And I've already explored all these. A lovely little, place that I could not climb up. And clear over here. Ah, there you are. I knew it. Yeah, you might want to be a little careful so that you don't trample on people's livelihoods, but this part of the village, I don't remember there being much. Did we find everything? I dare say we very well could have. Oh, you know, maybe there's one behind Impa's house, which would be a little tragic, but that's all right. Looks as though Kato is probably gonna turn in for the night. So there we go. Flown the coop. Thank you. At least they kept their promise. There's Dorian. Oh, right. They're guarding the the house here. Recently, the Eagle clan has been acting suspiciously. It is our duty to completely drain you. Oh, and protect the Lady Impa. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so funny. That's adorable. Your imagination. No, I found them. This is me when I hear like a cat scratching at the door to get in. The faint yet loving flapping of wings, the musical clucking. Truly the epitome of joy. I'm so eager to get back home. Oh, Link, I'm so happy everyone is safe. Thank you so much. I'm afraid this isn't much, but please take it. It is a purple rupee. Would you look at that? I'm ready to get out there again, find the love of my life, and hopefully they're as into cuckoos as I am. Yeah. There's another lovely mission complete. What is that? Ooh, you know what? I think I want it. Come on, get over here. It is a Sankey carp. This wild armored carp has been bred into a prize-winning fish. Its beautifully covered markings do not occur in nature. It offers no special effects. All right, that's fair. That is really fair. I don't think I've ever picked that up in my life, but that is completely valid. I should not be taking from these poor souls. Not in the slightest. I'm sorry. Here I was thinking it was something cool. And don't get me wrong, it very much is. But damn. Ooh, we got some stamella mushrooms down here. This is a good place to stock up on these as well. It's because they're basically free. And was there anything behind here? Actually, I'm not entirely sure. Let me go and swap on over to... Ooh. I did not want to jump off, man. Oh, hello. Thank you. Some weird camera angle. Yeah, it might actually be above this area here that I'm thinking of. So, yeah, I should have done that sooner. Let's go with Magnesis. There is. There would be. Yeah, I think I will go and explore that area a little bit later up there. Maybe in the surrounding village. But for the most part, I think we're doing pretty darn good for ourselves. Is this Impa's life savings? Do you think she'll get mad at me if I take this from her? I hope not. Because it is another 8-fold long blade. I spent so much time trying to get rid of the other one, and they just give me a second. I'm not going to be too upset about it, because I do love the hell out of that weapon, but good God. I'm very glad we found Hestu, and maybe we'll take a little bit of time out of our very busy schedule to find him again and get more weapon upgrades. So I take the least optimal path down. So we do have our mission, and we also have a hunch on something pretty nice up here. So let's see, am I properly equipped? Yeah, I should be fine. I cannot get over the fact that we found that royal freaking greatsword. That is a weapon I've never seen before, and that is amazing. I love it. But we keep on following the path up here, and surprise, it's a shrine. Talo Neg. Don't mind if I do. Let's step inside and see what awaits us. So, out of curiosity, what could possibly be waiting here for us? Oh, very interesting. Talo Neg is going to share its knowledge. To please Hylia, we have Talo Neg's teaching. Is this where we learn about combat with the Guardians? Because if so, that is really funny. Another Shield of the Mind's Eye. Honestly, don't need it. The one I have is already much better. So we'll leave it there. Oh, let me guess. Another Sheikah weapon? So that would actually be kind of cool. It is the 8-fold blade. Basically the same as the long blade, but a little shorter and very weak in comparison. So I guess we'll snuggle with that later and take on our first quote-unquote tutorial bot. He's even got like white armor and a sword. All right, time to use the novel art of the side hop so that we can use the almighty art of the flurry rush. We've already shown this a few times, and just so I don't waste this, let's go and use the 8-fold. And oof, that is quite the spread there. So side hop, whoops, should be done with a little more care, I think. There we are. So maybe I'll just, yeah, there we go. I don't think I have to hit too many times because he doesn't have a health bar. And do a backflip to avoid enemy attacks. Okay, sure. I guess I will just do a backflip then, on command, because you asked me to. Timing might be kind of weird though. Oh my god, I was way too early. Get out of here. I'll probably get rid of this sword once we're done here, even though it does look kind of cool. So now we can repel attack if we parry at the right time. Not my favorite thing to do, honestly, because it's more like Sekiro timing than Dark Souls, but it's still a little janky at times. But we can just do that and perfect guard. Thank you. Oh, and now we have the charge attack. Catch your enemies in motion to damage them. Whatever that means, sure. So we just hold the attack button, should be fine. Wait for them to finish attacking and... Oh my god! Delicious. That was so tasty. Oof. You have done well to learn these crucial skills. Now proceed. Will do. Man, oh man, oh man. Can't take it with me, but I should probably swap it out. Sorry, that thing was probably on the cusp anyway. So this is a pretty cool weapon to have. It looks a little dinky, but it'll make great throwing fodder to get rid of for whatever this happens to be, right? It is an opal. All right, now I'm feeling slightly less guilty about that, but ladies and gentlemen, our 12th freaking spirit orb. And overlooking the village of Kakariko, I'm a little disappointed that this spirit doesn't seem to have the greatest posture nor outfit. It's quite generic, but that's right. Who am I to judge? Just look at what I'm wearing, you know? So now that we finally have enough spirit orbs that I feel compelled to turn them in for some upgrades, we will be doing that shortly. There's one last order of business before we do that. And I'm not entirely sure how angry or upset people would be that I dedicate too much time to that and just leaving them sit in my inventory. But if we go up here, this is going to take us to our first Great Fairy Fountain. Sometimes you'll find that bunny rabbit with the lovely ears here, and you can do this as an opportunity, get some extra roops. Ugh, okay, that's fine. That was actually pretty good haul though. Look at that. All right, thank you. We can also pick up a couple of blue nightshades and silent princesses, but this is where you're going to find plenty of fairies just floating around in the wild. And I think if you have more than 2 in your inventory, they won't spawn here. But one of the ways that I think you're able to sort of bypass that is by holding them in your hand and then letting go so that they fly away, and then they'll spawn in. You pick them up real quick before they have a chance to skedaddle, and then voila, you have like 6 or 7. But we have 3. I think that's probably all right. So I'm not gonna worry much about that. Slightly OP. Boy, sweet boy, please listen to my story. Sure. I am the Great Fairy Kotera. This place was once a beautiful spring, but as time passed, fewer and fewer travelers arrived to offer me rupees. As a result, my power has abandoned me. I'm nearly powerless now, so I beg your help. I need rupees to become whole again. 100 rupees. Once my power has been restored, I can help you do great things, boy. Oh boy. There's always got to be the one hand out pressed like that. In order for me to regain my power, I need 100 rupees. Very well. You drive a hard bargain, Kotera, but I accept. Ah, you are too kind. Oh my god. The cosplays and the Rule 34s probably went extremely hard with these great fairies. Oh, what a feeling. That first breath of fresh air after an eternity of decay. It's just so intoxicating. Thanks to you, I've been returned to my former glory. And as they say, one good turn deserves another, and I can help you, boy. Allow me to enhance your clothing. It's the least she can do, but she needs the necessary materials. The power available to me, I should be able to enhance your clothing a little bit. So, some of our items are incapable of being upgraded, but some things like the Fierce Deity's Mask can be, with very specific and difficult to get items. 5 Hinox toenails is obscene. I didn't realize it was going to be that expensive, but for the most part, as long as you have monster parts and the already upgraded version of what we have, wouldn't be a bad idea to invest into it. So over here, yeah, some Nightshade, and of course I'll probably upgrade every single one of these that I possibly can, just because it would be worth it. And because we've only found one great fairy, we can only upgrade them by 1 level. So yeah, I'm kind of surprised the Phantom armor can't be upgraded, but Fierce Deities can. Neither can these old clothes, which is a bit of a shame. So to start things off, let's go and throw on the Hylian tunic, because these animations as they progress are unhinged. They are incredibly diabolical. I mean, the implications are insane. So please do your thing. I mean, granted, it starts off a lot more tame than it ends, but keep in mind, I think later on we get eaten, so look forward to that, why don't you? So, a set of clothes that have all been enhanced twice could possibly have a bonus, but only if you wear the whole set, and not all sets have a bonus. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and probably enhance all of this stuff. I do have enough materials for all of these, including, I guess, my trousers of time, which I need a star fragment. Oh my god. I actually think not for right now. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough sell, I fear. But yeah, we'll take the bandana, and you can also just skip this. You can't, unfortunately, do it in bulk, which would have been very convenient, but yes. Increasing your defenses for all of your clothes is just gonna come kind of naturally. So I'll go and finish that off screen. And like her sisters have lost much of their power. And should we give them even more rupees, then they can enhance even further. God damn, I love the great fairies in this game. They are like, I don't know, maybe it feels like a little taboo, but they're just so cool. I love them. Also, they're hoarding Endura carrots. Highly valued as a medicinal plant, this carrot contains large amounts of nourishing energy. It can boost our stamina beyond the normal limit, and might be something I consider in the future. Plus, we have the Silent Princess. This lovely flower was said to have been a favorite of the Princess of Hyrule. Once feared to have gone extinct, it's recently been spotted growing in the wild. Almost as if it's predicting what we're going to do. But man, I love the return of the Great Fairies theme, and oh, it's so good. And we will be seeking more of these out in the future. I believe that may go without saying. There's also more stuff over here. But as the music disappears, it's probably not a good idea for us to wander much. Oh, what is this? Do we have ourselves a hearty radish, maybe? Yes, it is. Definitely worth grabbing. So I think for the time being, we're going to end things off here because I've been recording for a minute and there's a few other things I got to do today, but I might pick it back up a little bit later. And we'll sort of consider charting our next course, which is going to be kind of a mix between Zora's Domain and Hateno Village, which is more or less just an extension of Kakariko, but it does offer some really good things, and it will allow us to update our runes, and that is exactly what I'd love to see happen. Is there something over here? I think this is where we take the orb. Should we complete everything here? Yeah, this is weird. This has to be where we go, huh? All right. It's just so cozy. I love CAC, man. It's so good. Oh, and I think we do need to go to Hateno to complete the rest of the side quests here, so that's something we will take into consideration. But before we end things off, there is one last thing I'd like to do. I know, I'm terrible at ending episodes, and I'm very sorry, but Kato, did you lose your cuckoos again? God damn. I think you need to fix your fence, brother. I do want to go ahead and see a small child here. Katla. Mommy's hiding, but I'll find her. I don't think she's up here. You might want to go somewhere slightly safer, which is what I'm trying to look for because I've got my amiibos next to me and I'd love to go ahead and possibly find a place to find something. Oh, are you okay? Oh, you scared Coco. Coco isn't crying. Coco needs to be strong for Mother. Mother's sleeping here. Oh my God. I don't think I've ever seen this before. These poor babies. Oh, Coco knows. That's why. Coco must be strong. Yes, my Coco. Damn, they just really piled on all the bodies here. Oh, this poor girl. All right, well, that's really unfortunate. There's an iron sledgehammer here. That's weird. Okay, so I have my amiibos here. I have my Majora's Mask, so I'm gonna go and make a save. There it is, the Fierce Deity Armor. Legend has it, this armor once belonged to the hero of a world in which the moon threatened to fall. When you wear it, you feel a fierce godlike power flow through you. This took me literally 15 minutes to do, and by God, this was worth it. I absolutely love this thing. Sheesh. Also, when did I put Midna's helmet back on? I thought I swapped out of that. Well, there is one more thing that I did want to look up as far as, armor is concerned. So once again, the cycle continues against my better judgment. And yes, that girl is still crying. Thank God, that took almost as long as before. This cap was once worn by a hero who battled the monsters of Twilight. For some reason or another, it seems to smell of some beast. According to legend, that is. So what's really cool about the Twilight Princess set is just how saturated the colors are compared to some of the other ones, as we'll compare and contrast from sooner or later, but even though Link's face is mostly the same, a lot of it is in the color of the hat and the tunic, as well as his hairstyle. So this is one I definitely wanted to take a look at, and I was hoping for another tunic of some kind. But we'll definitely explore a bit more with the Fierce Deity's outfit, and even more later. But that, my friends, will conclude our time here in Breath of the Wild. There's a couple of new things we got to pick up here, like the hydromelon. This resilient fruit can flourish even in the heat of the desert. The hydrating liquid inside provides a cooling effect that, when cooked, increases your heat resistance. And got some spicy peppers. We got the whole smorgasbord and some mighty bananas. When used as an ingredient, it will temporarily increase your attack power, which is really, really good. So thank you for that. Are you done crying? Oh, it's starting to rain, so now you can't cry anymore. Oh, all right. Well, I hope you enjoyed mourning, because I sure as hell do. Next time on the game, I promise I will not forget to upgrade my stats at the goddess statue, because I simply do not have the patience to do that anytime soon. But I think we're going to be hitting a couple of these lovely shrines up. There we go. Even though it looks like we're heading somewhat towards the north, and I'd rather go towards, the east. We'll see what happens, all right? But as it begins raining. Oh man, I love this game. Just not save scumming for cool non-plussed equipment. Take care, and I'll see you here next time.